Hello viewers, this is Just Fake Network TV, a place where you can get the latest information about Nigerian news and out the news in details. Like a shooting, my inquiry indicates Sanwo-Olu didn't invite army, says Soyinka. Sanwo-Olu and Soyinka, Nobel Professor Wole Soyinka, on Wednesday said his inquiry so far indicated that Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu did not invite the army to shoot at Ash-Ensas protesters in Lekki State. Soyinka, who condemned the shooting of the protesters in Lekki State, said the governor did not also complain of a breakdown of law and order in the state. He said the center has chosen to act in an authoritarian manner and has inflicted a near incurable wound on the community psyche. In his words, it is absolutely essential to let this government know that the army has now replaced SARS in the demonic album of the protesters. My inquiry so far indicates that the Lagos governor did not invite in the army, did not complain of a breakdown in law and order. Nevertheless, the center has chosen to act in an authoritarian manner and has inflicted a near incurable wound on the community psyche. However, Soyinka asked state governors where the federal government has deployed military to quell protests to demand their withdrawals now to avoid further escalations of crisis. At this earlier mentioned Lagos sector Lekki, where most of the affirmative actions gathering had taken place, soldiers opened fire on unarmed demonstrators, killings and wounding a yet undetermined number. One such extrajudicial killings has drenched the Nigerian flag in the blood of innocents and not symbolically. The video has, in accustomed parlance, gone viral. I have spoken by phone to eyewitnesses. One, a noted public figure, has shared his first-hand testimony on television. The government should cease to insult this nation with petulant deniers. He said to the affected governors all over the nation, there is one immediate step to take. Demand the withdrawals of those soldiers. Convoke town hall meeting as a matter of urgency. 24 hours curfews are not the solution. Take over the security of your people with whatever resources you can rummage. Substitute community self-policing based on local council to curb hooligans, infiltrations, and extortionist and destructive opportunism. We commiserate with the bereaved and urge state governments to compensate material losses wherever he had it. Soyinka said to commence any process of healings at all, dare one assume that this is the ultimate destination of desire. The army must apologize, not merely to the nation, but to the global communities. The facts are indisputable. You, the military, opened fire on unarmed civilians. There has to be structured restitutions and assurance that such aberrations will not again be recorded. Then both governors and the security arms can commence a meaningful, lamentably overdue dialogue with society. Do not attempt to dictate dialogue. Wow. So viewers, what is your own take about this? What do you think? You can imagine what Wole Soyinka was saying. I don't expect him to say such a thing because the governor of a state cannot even come out and tell us that it does not know what happened at Lekki. He cannot even say that. Soyinka is not making sense in this matter. He is not saying any reasonable thing at all. You can imagine what he was saying. Is that the peaceful protest ended at the dissolutions of SARS, but was taken over by mostly the hoodlums. Real Lagosians cannot destroy Lagos, but hoodlums perhaps destroy Lagos. Soyinka is not really helping matters because it shows that he is actually supporting this present government. He is actually supporting Sanwo-Olu. Look at what happened. Look at what happened on that day. It is so bloody. And Soyinka could actually come out and say that Sanwo-Olu does not know anything about it. It's a big lie. He knows much more. He knows much more about what happened. He knows much more. Let's hear what people are saying. They said the youth should be very careful. They are right to fight for their right, but they shouldn't allow Buhari to turn us against ourselves. Tinubu will never court the army against the Lagos youth, but it serves him right for supporting the worst president in the history of Nigeria. And you know, somebody said that Sanwo-Olu cannot be exonerated from this military brutality in Lekki. He is the chief executive of Lagos State. He is in positions to advise the president of the dangers if uses military. He has many advisors who can advise him too. It has come now on his head. You demand apology from the military. You denied involvement in the killings. It's a pity that Nigeria have no good leadership in the army. Apology is not enough. They should be prosecuted. Because they should be prosecuted, because the fact is that those ones that died, can they be recovered back? No, they can't be recovered back. They can't be recovered back. But what Soyinka does not know is this: violence begets violence. This government that ordered the killings of the innocent protesters should be made to face wrath and anger. It is not about apology. They should be made to face wrath and anger if the masses. They turned human beings to games to be shot with reckless abandonment. They turned human beings to animals. They have they murdered people like a sheep, like an animal. So what are we now talking about? This is not a good thing at all. This government, they have done their worst. They have done their worst. And Nigerian youths are ready for them, are ready to retaliate. But with this fact, I am not in support of what Wole Soyinka said. I will say that Sanwo-Olu knows about it. And upon all the evil atrocity that the armies, the soldiers did, I don't think we deserve apology from them. It should be violence to violence. So viewers, kindly drop your comments in the comment section below. For those who subscribe, we want to say a very big thank you to you for subscribing. We say God bless you. If you're yet to do so, kindly press the subscription button below. And also please don't forget to press the notification button so that whenever we upload news, you will always be the first person to watch our latest news anytime, any day. We appreciate you for being there. We say God bless you to you. Thank you so much. Please stay safe at this crucial time. We love you all. We appreciate you. Bye.